Let me tell y'all something about sex and how men view sex and how women view sex. And it took me a very long time. And when I say long time, I'm going to say like 3.5, 4 years till I finally grasped and understood that women and men do not view that the same. And that's on everything I love. Women and men do not view sex the same. Women and men don't view each other as the same. And I'm going to be honest, it's not fair. It is wholeheartedly double standard. But if you really want to settle down, if you really want to be in a relationship with somebody, take heed. If you still in the stage of having fun, maybe you just got out of a relationship, maybe you're just not ready for one, whatever your situation is, also take heed for what to do and how to move, because it's going to help any and everybody in this position, right? Okay, boom. So listen, as a woman, it's not tolerated and or liberated nor accepted to be sexually liberated, to enjoy sex, to just want to have fun. You get me? Men do it all the time. Men are allowed to experience it, socially accepted, for men to be hoes, for men to be sluts, for men to not care about themselves, and to fuck any and everything walking. If a roach got a coochie, they fucking it. Men are socially allowed to have that low self-esteem about themselves and that low care about themselves. As a woman, it's been instilled in everybody's head, either whether you are a boy or a girl, that women are not to be like that, and women are to be the nurturers, and women take care of the house, and women have the kids, and women supposed to hold themselves to a certain standard, and women supposed to dress a certain way. So with that being instilled in your head, don't ever think that it's not the same when it comes to sex, because it is. So if you're a woman and you're sexually liberated, never in your life have sex with somebody the first day that you like. Period. Never in your life have sex with somebody within the first month that you want to be with, that you want to be in a relationship with. I don't care if you're 16, I don't care if you're 18, I don't care if you're 32. I'm just telling you how life works. You cannot be sexually liberated with somebody that you want to be with on day one. A man can fuck you that same day, but call you a hoe. Call you easy, though both of our pants are down. Regardless of what a man say about a woman, they could talk down about them all day. They could call them all type of bitches and hoes and sluts and they this and they that, and they could drag them through the fucking dirt. I promise you, deep down, they still know that you are the prize as a woman, and they still put a woman before they put themselves as far as ranking. So that's why they don't see a problem with them having 89 bodies and you having 10. They see a problem if you have 13 bodies and they got 68 bodies, because that's too much for a woman. I'm not doing that. That's too much. That's just too much for a woman. Though you, by definition, are the hoe, right? They view women who are sexually liberated. They view women who have the same mindset as them and owns the same shit as them as hoes, as sluts. So if you give it up to somebody that you actually want to be with within the first month, they're going to look at you easy. They're going to label you easy, and they will never take you serious. I don't care what they lie to you and say, oh, I don't look at you no different. They look at you different immediately as their pants are going up, immediately after the nut. If they did not have to work hard to fuck, if they didn't have to work hard to get some head, if they didn't have to work hard to get some new pictures, if they didn't have to work hard to see that coochie on everything I love, you are labeled as a hoe. You're labeled as a slut. Men can be sexually liberated. Men can be overly horny. Men can be hoes, and they still not going to be labeled as a hoe. Their friends still not going to tell them that they're a hoe. People are still not going to talk about them and say, he's a hoe. They don't give a fuck. That's just how the world is. And it's a double standard. And it's a lot of women that have that drilled into their head as well, to where they are so huge on calling other women hoes because they're sexually liberated and living their life. I'm going to just be honest with you. It took me a very, very long time to understand that, because I was sexually liberated growing up. I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't think twice about it. If I wanted to fuck, we were fucking. I was going through some shit though. But that's where my head was at. That's where my mindset was at. And I knew I wasn't a hoe because I didn't have 30 fucking bodies. I didn't even have 10. You know what I'm saying? At the time I was doing it, I didn't even have 5. But that's just what I was on. That's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I could have been going through something like really, really tough, and I just wanted to blow off some steam. And, you know, you keep texting me. We talking on the phone for about a week. We finally link up. We fucked. And it didn't mean that I did that with everybody, and it don't mean that I'm a hoe. And 9 times out of 10, y'all are doing that 30 times more than I did it, and y'all are 30 up on me when it comes to people. But it don't matter because I did it. So he's gonna have that image in my head. I don't gotta do shit. We ain't gonna never be together. She too easy, because that means anybody else could get her in the car and smoke with her, and she gonna fuck and she gonna fold. When that could be far from the truth. Because I'm actually the most loyal person you could ever meet. Swear to God, friends, family, relationships. But men don't view it like that. And at the end of the day, it really don't matter the type of a woman that you are deep down. It don't matter if you got a good car. It don't matter if you're loyal. It don't matter if you stay down. If you willing to fuck within a month of knowing them, you are easy and you are labeled a hoe. So men and women view sex differently. You could fuck a man the same day. You're not gonna label him as a hoe. You gonna know he easy, but you're not gonna label him as a hoe, because there's just society. Shit, you want to fuck, he want to fuck. You gonna be talking about how good it was or how bad it was, and he gonna be telling his friends how easy you are.